was saying earlier, it doesn't mean you just laying down, but you have to be able to curb some of the things that you're saying in order not to, you know.
One of my best friends, he passed October 2nd of last year. I'm wearing his bracelet now. He told me something, and he had been married for 20 years, 20 plus years. And me as a dating person, he told me, he said, don't date a woman who continues to talk about what she's bringing to the table. He said, because the table is community.
That's right.
So she's hung up on what her portion on the table is. She's about her and not about you all. Once you enter into that space, it doesn't matter. You're bringing 80 and she's bringing 20, or she's bringing 70, you're bringing 30. It's community. And so she can't break away from what I'm bringing to the table, or my probably not somewhere.
And it's funny you should say that, because the divorce I'm going through now, I stayed in his house, even though the house that I have, I'm renting it out. And it was always, he's always saying, my house. I'm like, okay, but I'm here as the mother figure to your children and my children. I'm contributing to the health of this house and this household, but it's always my house, you know. And we always rub against the grain on that. I said, I don't care what you went through in the previous life. This is what your life is right now. And me as your partner, as we stood before that judge, you know, we said we were contributing together. And so that was a big issue. He could not get away from my.
It really is.
Yeah.
See, and I was thinking you could take this whole house and shove it. The whole house.
Yeah, that's
How you
basically
like
what.
that?
The whole house.
Yeah.
The whole house.
Whole entire.
Luckily, I didn't throw a
How
match
that
on
feel?
that
Angela Bassett
Yeah, exactly. I walked away.
Not to walk on.
The whole
That was
joint
one
burning
of
down.
the best things
Yes, it
ever.
will.
She took that.
One thing I didn't get to ask, and it was for the women, and you can chime in too on what that looks like and when you see it. Feminine energy.
Energy.
And because I think it's missing. Can you tell the listeners what is feminine energy, and how do women exude it, or how, I don't want to say how should we exude it, but how do you exude your feminine energy?
Doing what I want to do. I don't look pretty for anyone. And
Girl, listen, I'll just be fine for no reason at all.
Exactly. And I think that's accepting that. Accepting my natural self and my natural state, period. Whether it is makeup or whether it is hair or nails or clothes or whatever. I've accepted my every single natural state. And then I dress it up.
Yes, yes.
It's that self-confidence and that true self-confidence that comes out. Probably, if I can brag on myself, one of my best assets is my smile, probably because of all the money my father paid for braces long time ago. But I think a smile goes a long way. Not a fake smile, because I've had to do that many a time, but a good smile will lift someone up so much and give them, you know, that pat on the back that they need, you know, for their day. I don't wear makeup. It's rare that I put on makeup. Only reason I put on makeup is Glenn said be camera makeup ready. But I will.
But you look so fabulous.
Well, thank you very much. But it's I did what Glenn said. It's just the way you
put some makeup on.
it's just the way you present yourself, you know. And when you carry yourself a certain way and you're confident in what you do and what you want to do, it goes a long way.
People ask me all the time, what's one of the attributes of your business? And I say sexy. And that's not because I'm so sexy, but I feel sexy all the time.
Right.
And it's a state of mind. So like, I'm completely comfortable with all my lumps and rolls.
And you
in
should
that space of my life,
right.
you need to be comfortable too. But sexy is my state of mind, and I think a lot of women don't exude their feminine qualities because of whatever baggage it is that they're carrying.
That's right.
Or whatever they're thinking about during the day. And one of the questions that I'm asked by women is, how do I meet a man? And I said, take off some of your baggage, smile, and say hello to everybody.
That's right.
And watch what a difference that makes in your life.
Oh, you'd be surprised how many women you can speak to that don't even speak back.
Oh yeah, that's
Absolutely.
their attitude.
And I'm thinking, I'm not flirting, I was just raised right.
So, what do you see when you see feminine energy?
So there's, I think, two sides to it. I think I'm gonna say this because I think it's a reality. I think it's been sexualized, more than it should be. That doesn't take away from it because there is a piece of that, right? But I think like it's been emphasized too much in the wrong ways in some aspects. But personally, like when I think of it, I don't think of like my mom. I think of even my current girlfriend. I think of women who are strong, independent, and they're kind of like behind the scenes driving everything. And that's kind of like what I see it as. Like you might be the man, you think you're in charge, but she's really the one kind of like guiding everything. Not like a power issue or anything like that, but just more like I don't know how to explain it, but it's
She's
just
smart enough to make
exactly,
you think you run.
Exactly. Yeah. So I mean, that's how I look at it. And that's based off obviously my examples and what I resonate, what resonates with me and people I deal with. So.
She control the move with her neck, but not with her neck.
Exactly.
I always say I love women, but I only date ladies.
Okay.
Because for me, a woman is a gentle spirit. She can still be giant and aggressive, but a woman is gentle. So anytime I feel like a woman is trying to take my spot, that's not feminine energy. And I feel like, okay, you need to resolve whatever it is in your history. Because I'm not going to try to take your job. So, so don't try to take mine. Right. But I think that it has nothing to do with you being prissy or, makeup or how you dress. Like I'm a presentation guy, and part of me being a presentation guy, ironically, was born out of my own insecurity. I never thought that I was a handsome guy. And so I thought, well, you better at least present well, underlay for the overplay and throw them off,
Yes.
But I think it's important for a woman who is comfortable, like in sweats and all of that, remember that you still have to feed your man. So don't forget.
No. I understand where you're going. That's why I'm like, come on with it.
You gotta take care of him. So if you go to work all day, Monday through Friday, dressed to the nines, smelling good, and Saturday through Sunday, you want to lay up with sweats on and you ain't brushed your teeth and your hair all over your head. Other people are getting your best, at least from a visual standpoint, and he's the one that you're committed to. So you want to make sure you don't forget to remind him what you're working with and who he has on his arm. And I think a lot of times we get so comfortable, and the cameras are off and the babies ain't listening, but when I'm in a relationship, you can be coming over for that. And I'm gonna look like this when you get there. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want you to forget that's part of who I am as well. Now I might answer the door. But for the most part, it's like they asked Michael Jordan why he wore a suit, to the games. And he said because that walk from the bus to the stadium is going to be the only time some of those little boys see me up close.
That's right.
And I want to make sure that they remember that. And so give each other your best. It's not, the narrative, I tend to speak in a one-sided narrative because I believe the narrative is written so against men. That I tend to speak in a narrative that makes it opposite. But give your best to your mate. You have to remember that. They're the one you signed up for the whole life thing with. So don't cheat them. We have a tendency to take care of other people and not take care of our mates.
Not if you know.